something very interesting happening in the politics in this southern part of our country, and that too in Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. There is the YSR Telangana Party president and the Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Jagan Reddy's sister Sharmila, who is all set to merge her party with the Congress tomorrow. Now we are getting to understand that Sharmila has decided to sever ties with her brother because of differences of opinion. She has reached out to the Congress, and that brings us to the history of YSRCP, because the father of Jagan Reddy has been Chief Minister multiple times on the state of Andhra Pradesh when he was part of the Congress during the Indira Gandhi regime. Now this brings us to the speculation that what is it that the game plan of Jagan Reddy and YS Sharmila and the Congress is. Is Jagan Reddy, who has been called the B team of BJP, trying to play both hands come the Lok Sabha elections? Is YS Sharmila then also a ploy and also a pawn that is being used by Jagan Reddy to meet both ends, allowing for a safe play come the general election? What is it that the Congress has to gain out of it? What is it that YS Sharmila will gain out of this proposition? Let's start my conversation. I have with me Advocate Gyanendra Mishra. Quickly, a word from you, Advocate, about the rather interesting scheme of things that have appeared in wake of YS Sharmila now deciding to merge her party with the Congress, her quote-unquote disgruntlement with her brother, which was quite apparent when she decided to break ties with YSRCP and floated her own party, YSRTP.
Yes, thanks Megha for having me on the show. And I think this is a positive move for Congress, and it is also a deliberative move given the general elections for the parliament as well as the state election in Andhra Pradesh. By bringing on board the daughter of Reddy, Mr. Reddy, as you rightly said, and the brother of the current chief minister, the Congress would be able to, what I believe, consolidate its votes and its kind of a wider acceptance and penetration in the southern India, on which the Congress is putting lots of its hope for the next general election, given the recent results in Telangana as well as Karnataka. So this seems to be the larger game plan of Congress to consolidate its position in the south of India's. And I think Ms. Reddy's, coming on board with Congress will strengthen this process, because she is a popular leader in Andhra Pradesh. And as she rightly asserted, that she indirectly helped Congress in winning Telangana by not putting the candidate from her party in the Telangana Assembly election, and that helped Congress in consolidating its position and setting up an emphatic victory in Telangana.
Okay.
So,
okay, fair enough.
This is how I look at it.
This is speculation that is rife at this point of time. My question then was going to be for Raman Malik. Raman, YSRCP and Jagan Reddy have quite a few times been referred to as the B team of the BJP. How does this current state of affairs, and would you call it a googly that has been thrown by Sharmila and perhaps even her brother and the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh?
See, there are two things. One, there's an infinite list of B teams. Sometime a party in the north is called B team, then Owaisi is called B team, then BSP is called B team. So we actually do not know who's the B team. So that question itself is a googly, that which is the B team of BJP. So that being one. The second thing which needs to be spoken about is that Congress may be getting in one of the siblings from the YSR. But do you think that the YSR family would be able to forgive and forget what has happened to YSR itself? That again is a bigger question, which should not be forgotten, that how a Sicilian format of elimination happened. The third most important question is, would it fulfill anything for Jagan, being the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh right now? How would it help him or how would it discredit him? That again is going to be a very important element into the equation. So these are very pertinent questions. Whereas the question for BJP is, the BJP works on an agenda of making Bharat Shresht. We will only work on Bharat Shresht. We are not a regional party. We are a party for Bharat, 140 crore people. Our Prime Minister, who's also one of the epitome of how a Karyakarta from BJP should be. He has proven time and again that how he serves every nook and corner of the country.
Okay, fair enough. But Raman Malik, the larger questions over here being that southern states are out of reach of BJP, whatever said and done. Whether there is an outreach that is being witnessed from Prime Minister Narendra Modi's side.
You're completely wrong.
In Tamil
You're completely
Nadu.
wrong.
No, I'm stating the facts. I'm talking about statistics, and that's how I come to the conclusion. You've not been able to win a Lok Sabha seat, even one Lok Sabha seat from Tamil Nadu, Kerala, and Andhra Pradesh.
Eliminating the very fact till off late, AIADMK was our partner, and we gave them good support in Tamil Nadu when they were governing. At the same time, in Karnataka we had government. In Puducherry, we have the government.
Barring
parties come to power and go out of power. It is not that they remain in constant power. So saying that BJP is out of southern state
it's quite apparent in Prime Minister Narendra Modi's southern pitch, where he has now gone and visited Kerala. He was yesterday in Tamil Nadu. The slew of projects that have been launched.
Why should we not?
And absolutely you should be. You have nothing to lose for the kind of projects and welfare schemes that are being launched and propagated, in the hope that you are going to be finally getting a few seats. If not all of them, if not most of them.
We will do good work and win hearts. What is the problem in that?
Fair enough. And like I said, there's no harm in doing that. There's nothing to lose for the BJP. It's all to gain if things turn in your favor. Quickly getting in Professor D.K. Giri as well. Now, Professor Giri, particularly focusing on Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Now, in terms of how there has been support that has been shown by Sharmila and her party to the Congress that led to this massive win of the Congress, absolute majority with which the Congress ended up winning in Telangana. This also showcases how the Congress with its allies is then going to forge forward in the Lok Sabha elections in terms of the campaigning in southern states of the country. And could this stand as a barrier for the BJP?
Well, any individual or a party joining another party, in theory, strengthens that party. So you could assume that Sharmila's coming to Congress will somewhat strengthen the party. Mr. Raman's reference to one of the siblings going to Congress is akin to BJP grabbing one of the Gandhi siblings to their party. You see, Barun Gandhi is in BJP. So the parties crisscrossing, individuals and politicians crisscrossing parties in our country is a passe. There is ideological fluidity among parties, so that is why it happens. So the communists join BJP, Congress joining BJP, BJP joining Congress, it is happening. So, I am not a politician. I am speaking on the basis of empirical evidence, Mr. Malik. that Barun Gandhi is in BJP, that you cannot deny. So now your question is whether it will strengthen Congress. Congress created Telangana.
Varun Gandhi does not have a political outfit.
No, fair enough.
Please match apple to apple. Varun Gandhi does not have a political outfit.
Mr. Malik, let's not interrupt each other. I only said that he is in the party.
I'm only trying to find logic, sir.
Oh, yes, of course. I can give you lots of logic if you have patience. I was not describing Barun Gandhi's politics. I was only referring to the fact that he's in BJP. That's all. So now the point you asked is that whether it will strengthen Congress campaign in South. In theory, yes, but Sharmila's political clout, electoral clout has not been tested yet. And she has the legacy by virtue of being the daughter of a powerful chief minister, YSR Reddy, YSR, that may make some appeal to the people. As it is, the politics is quite dynastic. So it would perhaps appeal to the people and make a dent in her brother's base.
Okay.
And to say that, just one more sentence, I would say that I would not prima facie doubt the integrity of politicians, even if that be so. So I'm not thinking she's coming out of any motive. She's coming to make her political fortune by joining another party.
Then again the stunt that has been pulled, that she's broken ties with her brother. She has floated a party. Now she's going to be merging it with the Congress. So Advocate Gyanendra Mishra, do we see this as a division, a split wide open, as was witnessed between Sharad Pawar and his nephew Ajit Pawar, where two factions of NCP have now been formed? Or do we look at it from the prism of what has happened in the Uttar Pradesh politics, where when we take a look at Samajwadi Party, Akhilesh Yadav, he has these rifts with his father Mulayam Singh Yadav and his uncle, and then finally they all come together once again in a happy family and this is the drama and tamasha that takes place. Now in the situation of Sharmila and YSRCP and Jagan Mohan Reddy, what is it that Jagan Mohan Reddy has to gain out of this?
So yes, that's the correct question. And I don't know what is the Jagan Mohan Reddy's role in Sharmila deciding to come over to the Congress. I don't know how far he is entrenched into this decision of Sharmila. Obviously, we all know that Sharmila has its own individual inspiration as a politician, and sees it as an opportunity to align with the Congress, and the Congress also sees as an opportunity of aligning with her, because in that way the Congress is thinking of impacting at least in certain segment of votes of YSR, she being the daughter of YSR. Because when you look at it, both Jagan Mohan Reddy as well as Sharmila, they both don't have any solid political experience before Jagan Mohan Reddy became the chief minister. It was basically in sympathy vote for YSR. And I think what Congress is trying to gain it out of it is in multiple ways. One, what I explained. Second is, if the election happens, particularly for the state assembly and for the Lok Sabha, the Congress may use or leverage Sharmila's presence in terms of influencing and coordinating with Jagan Mohan Reddy.
Okay.
So that
leverage Congress's position is the game plan over here. I was again wanting to understand what is it that Jagan Mohan Reddy has to gain out of this. Again, Raman Malik, if a situation is built such as this, that Sharmila supports the Congress and Jagan Mohan Reddy supports the BJP, could this be an ideal situation for the BJP? Because on one hand, in Karnataka, you have the JDS, who has come out as an ally of the BJP for the Lok Sabha polls. Then at one point of time, AIDMK used to be the ally, or in fact BJP used to be the ally of AIDMK in Tamil Nadu. Obviously the ties have been frayed since then. But will this come as a helping hand if Jagan Mohan Reddy were to sway in favor of BJP?
I don't know why Jagan Mohan Reddy will sway in favor of that. That's my opinion. Okay, let Raman respond to that.
Yeah, Raman Malik.
Please. Yeah.
We must not also forget that the chess board is having other players also, and the other players are also active in those areas. The NDA surely would be making bigger grounds in Andhra for sure. And if Sharmila was to go with the Congress, then I am very sure the uh, BRS again is going to work against Sharmila and Congress both in Andhra. Whatever little clout that they have, they will obviously come into play. So this entire chessboard is very open, and there are other parties also which are limited to Andhra. But having said that, one must understand that regardless of the regional parties and their alignment with various national outfits, one thing is very clear, that people understand one terminology very clearly in across Bharat. Modi ki guarantee chalti hai. They understand that Modi works for the nation. Modi does not work for a family. Modi does not work for any one caste, creed, or
Okay.
any one language.
Okay.
Modi works
let's
for Bharat.
let's hope Modi ki guarantee works for the states in down south as well. But quickly getting in Professor Giri as well. Professor, now in terms of these complications that have been created with Sharmila wanting to join the Congress, tomorrow is going to be the official ceremony that is going to be conducted in front of the AICC president and the party high command. How are the stakes leveled up? And particularly, this is obviously, is this really in favor? How does BJP garner maximum support? Because this is to the disadvantage of the BJP. It has obviously not shown respectable numbers when it comes to assembly elections in Telangana. The Congress has ended up winning one more state. So now the tally of the Congress is Karnataka and Telangana. In Tamil Nadu, it is.
What was our last tally in Telangana?
It is secured with DMK as its strong ally, or in fact, Congress being the strong ally of the DMK in Tamil Nadu. So where does BJP find itself in?
You see, we have to look at the other political divide between South and North. Even Mrs. Indira Gandhi, when she was strong in North, she's lost in North, she gained in South. So now that BJP is strong in North, they should naturally lose support in South. There is a clear divide on the language, on culture and all that. So that is a historical trend. So it will do a lot of need a lot of groundwork for BJP to gain support in South. And for that, ironically, they have to lose in North to gain in South, because that has been the historical trend. Mr. Malik will not be excited by that prospect, but that is the case. Yes, they had Karnataka and they had the Pondicherry, but that is all. And so and I do not think they would be able to soon make a further access into South India.
Okay.
I am not very hopeful.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Then again, coming back to you, Raman, how do you gauge the situation? How, like you said, it's a game of chess. NDA is looking for its allies. How does it play the game here on?
See, one thing which I must bring forward, which has to be understood, that yes, there has been typically this theories that have been worked, and the likes of the AIADMK and DMK being surviving in the same kind of, let's say, the same kind of way that the lot of MY combinations and the lot of other combination that worked in the north on the politics of language, division, appeasement, and other factors. But then, over a period of time in the last 9 years, the spirit of nationalism, the spirit of national development has been a little different than what it had been in the last 75 odd years plus. So this whole plethora of things are being visible now, that the development happens across the nation, the benefits comes across the nation, the corruption is less, everything, those all factors are coming into play. Now, how does it work? Working is that in a state like Tamil Nadu, we have our functionaries, we have our parties coming out very good now. In states like Telangana, if you mention Telangana, I would also have requested you that you should have mentioned that we had just 2 or 3 seats in the last election, and this election we are at more than double the number. So you have conveniently forgotten the very fact that the percentile of increase in vote share and in seats has been phenomenal, and
Okay.
which will continue as a practice, as a part, because people are seeing that these epitome of nepotism which are there in southern India need to go now. They are
Okay.
people and families who have made fortunes of the people like parasites. They have taken away everything that should have gone to the people of the country.
Let's hope for the BJP that this translation of the narrative that they're building translates into votes and seats quickly. Advocate Mishra, now, taking a sidestep of the specific issue that happens over here. Now, we witnessed at one point of time that Rahul Gandhi was fighting from Varanasi, and then he shifted to Wayanad. There's also speculation, rumors floating at this time around. There could be a possibility that a seat be given to Prime Minister Narendra Modi to be fielded from down south. Kerala or Tamil Nadu, will that be, and a win that is guaranteed will allow for the required impact that BJP wants to make in Tamil Nadu or in down south?
But as a theory, even if you say that BJP is planning to let prime ministers fight from some seats in southern India, that too deep in Kerala or Tamil Nadu, I don't see as in prospect. And why I say that even if the prime minister wins from South India as well, it is not going to enhance, the aura around prime minister, which is already very much in place, whether he wins from Banaras or whether he fights and wins from any other places. But what happens if the prime minister gets defeated from southern India? That will be a huge dent on, as I said, the aura and acceptability of the prime minister across the nation. So I believe that BJP is not going to take that gamble, because I view it as an unnecessarily gamble, which is not going to benefit anything to BJP in terms of enhancing the acceptability of prime minister.
Okay, all right, fair enough. That's your view. Yeah. Okay, all right, absolutely. Yes. All right, yes. I'm out of time, but interesting set of developments. I thank all of you for joining me on the telecast, and obviously we keep a close eye on these big political developments, whether Sharmila's wager is going to work in her favor and in favor of the Congress, and what is it in retort that the BJP has planned in a bid to build the NDA team down south. Remains to be seen. Thanks for watching.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.